my dears, and happy Saturday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Emma, and I'm so happy you clicked on my What's for Dinner video number 101. I hope you love it. We'll give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. I make a What's for Dinner video every week. They are 4 easy, affordable, and delicious weeknight dinners that I made for my husband and I the previous week. So let's jump right on into this week's What's for Dinner video. For tonight's dinner, I have this about 7-pound chicken. In the bottom of my slow cooker, I just put a little bit of water, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cracked pepper and lemon in the bottom, like that. And then I'm going to place the chicken in there. I did wash and pat dry the chicken. Chicken is in, and I'm going to sprinkle some of the lemon pepper on top. Next, I'm going to sprinkle some Italian seasoning, some thyme, and some rosemary. And I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to season this side with the same seasonings. Lemon pepper, Italian, thyme, rosemary. And I'm going to cut up some lemon, and I'm going to pop the lemon on top. And I'm going to add some pats of butter, like that. Now I'm going to pop the lid on. I'm going to cook it on high for 4 hours, then we're going to switch it to low for 6. Then after the 6 hours when it was done, I am going to broil it. So I switched my Ninja Foodi to broil, 450 degrees, and we are going to cook it for 10 minutes. And I'm going to bake up some sopes. I just put my oven to 400 degrees, and I laid out 4 of the little sopes onto a baking sheet, and I sprayed them with some cooking spray on both sides. Then into my oven they go for about 15 minutes. I wanted them to be a little crunchy, and I didn't want to fry them. But yep, so I did that, and then I checked on my chicken after the 10 minutes on broil, and it wasn't as crispy on top as I wanted it to be. So I decided I'd just baste it a little bit, and then I cooked it another 10 minutes at 450, and then it turned out delicious. And then here it is all done. We just put it onto a little plate, let it rest, or cutting board, let it rest for about 10 minutes. And then my husband shredded it up, and then we put it on top of our sopes. We did some sour cream on the bottom, and then some crumble cheese and some hot sauce along with the chicken, and that was it. Delicious. Meal number 2 with this delicious chicken. We had a roll for lunch the next day. Delicious. Meal number 3 with this chicken, we are going to make chicken tacos. So I'm just going to heat up some of the chicken, and then I'm just going to make my own little dressing. So I just added a little mayonnaise to a bowl along with a little milk and a squirt of lime juice. Gave it a good old stir, and then I'm just going to keep this to the side for when we're ready to serve up our tacos. So I just heated up some tortillas, put them in my little taco holders. I added some chicken, some cheddar cheese, and some of my dressing, and that was it. Delicious. All right, I'm over chicken. Here's everything we're going to be using for tonight's dinner. I'm going to start by browning up my chorizo, and I'm going to add a can of refried beans to that and just set it aside once it's cooked. Next, we're going to fry up some sopes. My husband is doing this here. So we just heated up some olive oil, and then we're just going to fry up the sopes on each side for about, I think he did about 4 minutes per side. Then once they were done, we put them on a paper towel lined plate to dry off some of that oil. Then to serve them up, we just did the sopes, some sour cream, and some of the chorizo, some lettuce, and some avocado on top. Oh, and some crumble cheese. Forgot the cheese. And then here it is all served up. Delicious. Here's everything I'm going to be using for tonight's dinner. I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 430 degrees, and I'm going to spray my baking dish with some cooking spray. Next, we have some of these sweet Italian sausage links. I'm going to put those in my baking dish along with some British style banger sausages. And then we're going to bake these 430 for about 30 minutes. Once they were nearly done, I'm going to make up my Yorkshire pudding mix. And we're just going to make the Yorkshire pudding according to the packaging directions. So in my measuring cup, I added some olive oil, an egg, and some water. And then I'm just going to kind of mix that together. And then once that was mixed together, I added the Yorkshire pudding batter mix. And I'm just going to mix that until it is nice and smooth and creamy like this. Then once the sausages were done, I just flipped them, and then we are going to add the Yorkshire pudding batter on top of the sausages, and we are going to bake this. I think I did for about half hour, and I checked it, and it needed an extra 5-10 minutes. I just wanted it to make sure it was cooked all the way through. I just stuck a toothpick in the middle of it to see if it pulled up clear. So it took about 35 minutes. And so that was that. And then once my sausages were done, we're just going to make up some gravy. I have some of this chicken gravy, I think it is, and I just mixed that together, and it wasn't tasting that great, so I added some thyme and some rosemary into it, and that made the world of difference. Here it is all done, and then here it is all served up. This was absolutely amazing. We both have like a sausage, an Italian sausage and a British banger sausage in there. So anyway, that was it. Delicious. And that concludes this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you guys loved it. Will give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Come back on Wednesday for my Soup of the Week video, number 68. And then Friday for a puff pastry short. Have a fabulous week. Bye.